If you are an immigrant, you need to watch this video. There is something called expedited removal, which is a fast track deportation that has been not really talked about in the last year because it's been blocked by the federal courts or the application of it in the interior. Basically, expedited removal is a law that says DHS doesn't have to put someone before a judge or give them due process before they deport them. And the way that expedited removal has been applied since the statute's passing in 96 has been only to people who are at the border or within 100 miles of the border. So basically, asylum seekers at the border who fail a credible fear interview would be expeditedly removed. Well, the Trump administration wants to apply under the statute expedited removal to everybody in the country, to everybody who's been in the country for less than 2 years. So you might remember when the election first happened, all of us advocates were like, you need to gather 2 years physical presence evidence and have that handy at a moment's notice. We are back to that requirement just now because a federal court had blocked expanded expedited removal in August of last year. But the DC Circuit Court just undid that blockage, meaning expanded expedited removal in the interior of the United States is going to start up again. And it's unlikely that the Supreme Court's going to overturn it. How does that affect you? That means you need evidence if you are an undocumented person and you've been in the country for longer than 2 years, you need to be able to prove that within a reasonable time. What does that mean? It's undefined and it's up to the discretion of the officer, meaning immediately. So what I would recommend everybody do, in addition to your safety planning packet and your documents and figuring out what you're going to do with your kids if you get detained, all those things that we talk about all the time, is add to your list now gathering 2 years of physical presence evidence and keeping that in an important folder in your car or in your house, and take pictures of all those documents so that you also have them on your phone, and your emergency contact also has pictures of them and can provide them at a moment's notice if you are deported, because this stuff happens really fast and you need to be able to immediately provide your 2 years physical presence evidence. How do you prove it? Totally flexible. Kids' birth certificates, kids' medical records, school records, rental receipts, mortgage payments, bank statements, tax payments, check stubs, other receipts, cell phone bills, anything that shows your name, a location inside the United States, and the date will suffice. And I would go ahead and have something for at least every month going back at least 2 years if you've been here longer than 2 years, which presumably you have, because a lot of people are not, nobody's getting in, right, undocumented right now within the last 2 years. So most of the people that we're talking to have been here definitely 2 years. If you have any questions, put them in the comments and I'll get to answering them with video.